For years we've been focused on fighting without for a moment considering what we could do if we stood together. Growing up in the Cubby and sharing our music with anyone that would listen, I learned early on that when it comes to true harmony, every voice needs to stand, capital and districts alike. I've sung a song of love and dreams in the markets of District 12, in forest trails where the trees become the audience, and in the quiet corners where the most unfortunate whisper a desperate song. But even that beauty pales in comparison to the chorus of the unified people. The capital has its melody, the districts have their rhythm, but I hope that one day we'll be able to make music as one. For too long have fear and power drowned out the chorus of the people. Too long have the ones in hiding been told to stay silent while others decide their fate. Looking around me, I've come to learn that every sound matters. Every soul has a note to sing, and every heart can beat in time to hope. I don't believe in silence. I believe in singing for those who can, standing for those who have fallen, and making connections stronger than the invisible wall that keeps us apart. I may be young, but I have a hope that is big enough for all of Panam. For when we choose understanding over judgment, and unity over division, the music in Panam can finally rise as one song of peace. It's a common belief that the capital and the districts are worlds apart. The capital sees the districts as scum, and the districts see the capital as cruel. Though we often don't see things eye to eye, we're more similar than we think. We wake up with the same sun, we dream under the same moon, and we hold on to the same hope for tomorrow. We have gone too long letting our own stereotypes divide us. Panam should be a nation where every citizen, every person helps it breathe and grow. Whether you are capital or district, every voice, every hammer, and every song should come together as one, because we are a single nation, not broken pieces. We must learn to move past our hatred, for it is the only hope for a better tomorrow. Bravery lies in our endurance, and unity will pull us forward. Let peace be our promise, let progress be our song, and let Panam grow in harmony as we start creating a world where all of her children can thrive. However, thriving is impossible with our nation's current way of life. After the war, the capital operated on one mantra, one belief. The capital is greatness incarnate, and the districts are destitute and depraved. Even as a part of the Cubby, I can still say that the capital has always been a little cruel to the districts. The districts are treated as if they're animals. They aren't given humane conditions, and they have no real chance of success. The capital believes that district citizens are bloodthirsty, violent people at heart, but they don't realize that they take part in the hurting too. Desperation lingers in the very air, and everyone bites and claws and pulls at each other for a breath of something, anything else. And this is why Panam needs to change. We need to create a nation where we stand on equal ground, with the same conditions and resources. This is why, if I become president, I would unify the districts in the capital so that everyone has access to everything they need for survival. These are all areas that we as a nation can grow in, and I will strive to make that change. Now, some people may say that because of my age, I don't have enough experience. They say that without the wisdom of many years, I won't have any idea what to do. But I see my young age as an advantage. I'm a pair of fresh, bright eyes, a new perspective filled with optimism, unbroken hope, and the persistence to acknowledge and amend every one of Panam's problems, however big or small. I will repair and salvage and create healthy policies until it becomes a place that all wants to live in. I want to spread empathy and compassion. I want to turn Panam not into a place where people live, but a place that lives for the people. And the only way to do this is with a fresh perspective. Therefore, I believe that one day, all of Panam's voices will ring out in harmony. That one day, we will stand together as one. But to do this, we need to lead with a hand offering a hug, not an iron fist. I've seen the worst of Panam. I've seen a warm, friendly area filled with music turn into a place dripping with blood and alcohol. Seen my cousins suffering and loss get turned into entertainment. Seen people get hanged for a dream of justice. I've seen the worst of Panam, the injustices, sins, and discordant struggles. But it doesn't need to be like that. We can all bring Panam together, unify our country. We want peace for the public, peace for the people, peace for Panam. Those hanged died for a dream of unity. Their last breaths were spent whispering a song of love and loss and peace. So what do I want every one of you to do? I want you all to dare to dream with me. Dare to dream with them. I want all of you to keep this in your heart. Unity in Panam, unity in Panam, unity in Panam. Dream of it for me. Dream of Panam in harmony.